Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second episode of Heart to Mic podcast with me, Hemant Shergill, with my very special guest for today. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest actually requires no introduction, but it's my honor to actually give them one. And I'm actually so thankful and proud, and I'm glad to have them on my second episode over here. Ladies and gentlemen, a band known as MONOCORT, with their members over here, Ezri and Adli over here. Brothers, thank you so much for being here to even agree to be part of the show. Thank you so much. Because the idea of here is for me to actually highlight those who are extraordinary human beings. Whether in event line or not event line, I like to highlight what you guys do. So perhaps more people will be able to know and acknowledge what is it you guys actually do on the stage. And above all else, they are great human beings off the stage as well. Now, Ezri, what do you do in the band actually?
Yeah, I'm the lead singer.
You're the lead singer.
And the guitarist as well.
Okay, you're the guitarist.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about you, Adli?
Yeah, I'm the second guitarist,
Okay.
but on certain occasion, I do play the bass as well.
The bass guitar, the
Yeah.
boom boom. No guy over here. Okay, now you guys have a third member as well.
Yeah, his name is Ari. He's
Okay,
the
what is
drummer.
He's a drummer.
Yeah,
Okay, so you guys, 3 members, and that's all you guys need to be in the band.
so we all need simple and good sounding band.
This is a great question. Have you guys ever switched roles? The other one trying to become the vocalist just for a day?
On actual live show
Okay.
event, we haven't tried that.
We haven't tried
Yeah,
that.
but of course during practice, we change position.
You change
once
position.
in a while.
Alright,
just
change roles.
Strike the drum then.
Okay. How is it you guys end up forming a group actually?
Sorry, come on.
How you guys end up forming a group? How you found each other? I mean, you guys are high school friends. How did this group end up forming together, the 3 of you guys?
Alright, actually the band started just with me and Ari and
Okay.
some other friends from high school.
Okay,
And it was a different name before.
okay,
Yeah, and then after we graduated and everyone went on their own ways.
okay,
So Ari and I contacted each other after a few years,
okay,
and then he asked me whether, hey, come, let's go for jamming.
okay,
Okay, that's where it started. Then we called back all the other friends,
okay.
and then along the way, some drop out, and basically we wanted to still proceed. So me and Eric has very high interest in music.
Nice.
So then we found Adli.
That's
Okay.
where I came in.
How they found you?
Yeah, actually, Adli and I were working in the same company.
Oh, same company.
Yeah, so I basically teach him guitar.
Oh wow.
And at the same time, we had an empty slot in the band.
Okay.
So we took him in.
Nice.
Here I am now.
Okay. So you guys, you guys have been 3 years together, as you guys
Yeah,
say.
we started in
Okay,
what,
3 years.
February.
How you guys actually started? Because there are a lot of bands right outside, and probably someone who actually want to break into the business, break into the industry. How the way you guys have the success that you guys found in short term of time, and I've had the time and the privilege to actually do a show with you guys, and I was amazed with how the way you guys perform. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys went through some tough times as well. How was the initial day for you guys? How you actually started coming up in the event industry?
Alright, it all started when we got a friend who opened a cafe
Okay.
in Ampang.
All right.
So he wanted to have a live band
Okay.
in his cafe.
All right.
So we discussed and we agreed to do the performance every Friday night.
Okay.
And then it's just a free performance. He just provided us meal.
Okay.
So we perform as busker. Busker is someone who basically gets donation from public
Okay.
in restaurant or
Alright.
by the street. So we started from there, and every night when we perform, we make sure we record a video.
Okay.
So that video, then we post it in our Instagram page,
Alright.
and we also created Facebook. So from there, we received questions and inquiries from
Feedbacks and
public.
all that,
They
yeah.
say, hey, do you guys do events? Can you perform at my birthday party? Can
Nice.
you do for my wedding? So from there, we venture out into a paid performance or job.
Nice.
Yeah, so it started that way through referrals and friends and
Okay.
through the videos. So it's all just
All right.
came automatically.
Nice. Nice. It seems a very, very blissful start the way you guys are. And what kind of music do you guys play though?
Alright, initially when we were in the cafe, so we were free to perform any kind of
Any kind of music,
So
right.
basically, as you know, we are an
Nice.
So we don't carry electric guitar,
Yes.
rock, heavy rock, sick bending and soloing. No, we don't do all that. Yeah, we just play and basically easy listening songs. So
Alright.
we do acoustic guitar,
Alright.
acoustic drum, cajon, shaker.
Okay.
So we play pop music, pop rock,
Okay.
country.
Country. Okay.
Yeah. So that during the busking time.
Alright.
That's our forte. However, as we receive events,
Okay.
they have different kind of themes.
Alright.
So some like annual dinner,
Yes.
a company asked us to do all retro songs.
Holy mother. And
Yeah.
then you had to prep yourself for
Yeah.
that.
And all Bollywood songs.
Usually, I want to ask you that. Usually, when a clients give you guys a request, okay, let's say they ask you to do retro music. How long usually does it take you guys to prepare for one event for a unique request? Let's say something that is out of the norm. Let's say retro, for example. So you guys get a request. How long does it usually take you guys to prepare for that?
All right, minimum is a month before the event.
A month.
Yeah, minimum. So of course, in the preparation part, we
Okay.
have to have a meeting with the client
Okay.
on their expectations because the genre is so broad. I mean, there are thousands, I think, millions
Okay.
retro songs, for example.
All right.
But we must know what kind of songs, which particular song that the organizer likes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's during discussion we preferably ask them to list down
List
their
down,
favorite
okay.
songs
All right.
in the genre. So from there we select which one that we think that is suitable for the event and
Nice.
suitable to our style.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. What are the challenges that you guys faced in the past?
What are the challenges?
Yeah. So tell me something. You guys, I believe there was a story that I heard that you guys actually performed in the streets before.
Yeah.
Was it true? So what is there any challenges during those times?
We did shopping malls.
Yeah.
Basically, just put our amps and just stand there and play for a few hours.
Okay.
The shopping malls. Is actually not much of a challenge. It's just getting the crowd in,
Alright.
how you want to attract the crowd, and basically we one of the challenges is to when we get requests from the crowd.
Okay.
Hey, can you play this song?
Okay.
Okay, if we know the song, then okay, perfect.
All right.
Then of course at the end they will just give us some token.
Yes.
But what if you don't know the song at all? How you wanna like la 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 or the song, right? You can't, right? So but luckily we have the technology. We
Okay.
have our phones, internet, so we can just refer.
And then,
At least if we have heard the song like once or twice in our life.
so you know the
We
tune. You
can-
just gotta find the lyrics.
Find
after
the
that.
lyrics and
Alright.
find some guitar chords. I think if we were not able to do the entire song,
Okay.
we just do the entire verse or chorus,
Okay.
and that satisfies the crowd.
What's the process of perfecting a performance? Like, it cannot be just that simple. Just that you go for a practice and just about that. And then you what's the process like for a band to to complete their performance? It cannot be just as simple as you know the song, you hold the bass, you just play the part, and then there's got to be a way how you guys actually sing it. What's your SOP like usually?
Alright. That's a good question actually. So people just see us on stage,
Yeah.
and all ready and prepared and perform. But at the back end of it, so people don't know how much effort we put.
Effort you put in, yeah.
Yeah, how many months of practice and studying the song.
Yes, yep.
Well, it started with the final song list. So basically, that's our objective
Okay.
to deliver 10 songs of A, B, C until
Okay.
finish. So each of the songs we must have the chords and also the lyrics.
Okay.
And before we meet for practice, we do homework at home individually before we meet three of us together.
Okay.
So because we don't waste each other's time
Okay.
to meet only and try and learn.
Okay.
Actually, we learn our part ourselves
All right.
at our own home.
Nice.
Yeah. So
And your own house respectively. So three of y'all don't
Separately.
y'all don't usually meet at a place when you're preparing for
we do,
Okay.
however, only at the point when we already learned something at home,
Okay.
and we meet just to make it
Just to tighten things
fine tune it.
to fine tune
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So basically, I'm the one who gets all the chords, and
Alright.
because some songs we couldn't play according to original key
Okay.
because it could be too high for us for our range.
So you modify.
I transpose it to a different key,
Okay.
and I basically tell all them to practice according to this key.
Alright.
And the drums airy, so he can just listen at home and try to play the part.
Okay.
And once we got that, then we meet at Aries place.
Okay.
Then we practice.
Nice.
Yeah. So from there, we meet like twice a week as we get nearer to the event date.
Event date. All right. Cool. Hey, usually, right? I was just wondering because one of the biggest challenge I feel in any band to perform is actually getting the crowd attention. Because I won't mention which event for privacy purpose, but the event that I met you because it was a struggle because the hall was large. This is from an MC perspective. Is that when you have a place which is large and then sometimes you got to make sure that you are entertaining and intriguing enough to get everyone's attention. Now this is something not many bands actually can pull this off, but you guys did it well.
Oh, really?
I'll say this. I'm on the record to say this. I'm on camera on the record to say this. They did it well. So I want to know, is that you guys actually discussed about it? Okay, listen, because see, most of the time when a band is actually playing music, right? Sometimes it could be when everyone is actually having their meals, and that's the time usually the time slot is given to the band. Okay, we want you guys to go and sing the numbers. It can be challenging to get a crowd's attention during that time. How do you guys deal with that, and how do you guys do about it?
Alright, so there are two objectives here.
Okay.
One is to perform well,
Okay.
to deliver the lyrics, to deliver the music,
Alright.
and secondly is to attract the crowd.
Alright.
So you're right. Not many bands can actually do both at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if either they attract the crowd in the wrong way by not playing well, people look at them because they are not playing the notes well.
Okay.
Yeah. Or they just perform too well until they forget about anything else.
Yeah.
Because they're too focused with themselves, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So not to say that we are not perfect.
Yeah.
However, we try to have the balance on crowd.
He's being modest over here.
Crowd engagement as well as delivering the music.
Okay.
So I believe eye contact is one of the important factors with the crowd.
With the crowd.
Yeah, eye contact, body language, use your smile.
Correct.
If it's a happy song, make sure you move according to the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how you get the crowd to also move with you. Yeah, and at the same time, you could also invite someone to sing with you.
All right.
Yeah. So other than that, the song list that you have prepared must be related to your crowd as well. If you know that the wedding has like guests at the age of 50, 60,
Okay.
the bride's family
Okay.
or groom's father, mother who likes a certain kind of genre of song, then you try to fulfill that into your song list.
Okay.
You play the song that people like.
All right.
Yeah, it's different from busking, where busking is just on you.
Alright.
You play whatever you like. But when you perform for event, you must sort of follow the environment, the ambiance of the event.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, just want to check with you guys. Who's the one usually? Because every time I follow you guys actively on social media, I see you guys have a well synchronized outfits that you guys. Okay. Who is the person behind planning the outfits for the group, and how do you guys actually come up with it? Now, how do you decide? Okay, you know what? For this kind of event, this is the kind of outfit that we're gonna wear. How do you guys determine that?
Actually, it's just three of us, so
Okay.
it's not that hard to make a decision on anything.
Yeah.
So before we decide anything, we talk to the organizer. That okay, your event, are you doing it casually or are you having VIP?
Yeah.
What kind of dress up that you like us to wear on that?
You know why I'm asking that question? A long time back, a senior MC actually met me and actually told me, he said, if you want to be taken seriously as an MC, you have to start dressing up like a premium MC. If you dressed up like a low-paid MC, nobody's going to take you seriously. You have to dress up like a premium MC, only then you're going to be taken seriously as a premium MC. So I see you guys dress up like a premium band. So hence why I'm asking the question. I see you guys are well synced up when it comes on your outfits. So yeah.
Most of the time, we perform for weddings and corporate dinners. They all dress up. So
Okay.
we can't be dressed down, right? So we with our suits and tie, and some just ask us to remove our tie and bow ties.
Okay.
So they just want some casual but still looking smart and
Yep.
formal without the tie. So some really want us to be sharp,
All right.
yeah, and some really want us to dress down because we had a pajamas party show.
Okay.
So we were on just on our t-shirts and
Why are you comfortable with that?
No, it's
Yeah.
because
with our night slippers,
Okay.
and it was a Christmas pajamas party.
Okay.
So we performed the
If
ball,
I ask you this question, what's the outfit that you're most comfortable performing in?
t-shirts and jeans.
T-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, understandable. Okay, another thing is that presentation is usually the key.
Yeah.
How the way you present yourself, how you carry yourself. One thing about you guys, I like how you actually. For those of you who do not know, go check out their Instagram page, MONOCORT, and there's something that you guys do on the stage when you present. There's this board that you like to place on the stage. It's a nameplate thing. I'm not sure what you call it, but it's like a number plate thing that you
Yeah.
guys like to place on the stage,
Yeah.
right in front, wherever you guys have set up the stage, and in front of that you place your plate over there, so everyone, whoever comes in, know that band name is MONOCORT. Who came up with that, and how do you actually came up with that idea?
Actually, it's part of our marketing.
Part of your marketing.
Marketing effort.
Alright.
So that people know who we are.
Right.
So we basically discussed and we decided to do, hey, why not we do a banner or
Nice.
some kind of visual that people can see our name
Correct.
on, right? So we had that thing. We ordered from Pavilion. So that was the shop who made that. Then it's basically hashtag MONOCORT. So that indirectly people because when you perform, people take video, take
Correct.
photo, right, and they post somewhere. So we want them to use that hashtag MONOCORT so that because it will be trending in social media. So when
Right.
you click the hashtag, all our videos will come up. Even in all our postings, we also put hashtag MONOCORT.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's easier to find if
Okay.
you want to search for a certain product. Other than that, we also have banners
Nice.
with our phone numbers and
Ah.
our social media name. So that is only used when we perform publicly. For example, in the mall or when we do wedding fair
Nice.
that we want to promote our band. So, but usually in private wedding or private annual dinner, we don't carry the banner
Okay.
because it's like promoting ourselves
Correct.
indirectly
Yeah.
with our numbers. So whoever wants to hire us,
You can just see the band,
see
the
the band,
MONOCORT.
approach us directly,
Yep.
or just ask your organizer, your groom or bride.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, because you talk about marketing, I wanted to speak about branding. This is something I'm not sure that everyone like to talk about, but I think in today's world, if you are a performer of any kind, in any line, any industry, branding is the key.
Yes.
And the way you guys have branded yourself, I feel hats off to you guys. The way you guys have branded yourself as a band. How do you guys feel? Was it something you planned it carefully, or it just something, it just happened with the spur of the moment, like, okay, you know what, kita pakai je baju ni, letak je buat macam ni, and then benda tu just jadi. How you guys end up finding branding yourself?
Yeah, actually, it requires strategy.
Strategy.
Well,
Who's the person behind this? The brain behind this?
well, everything goes to Esri
Ezri.
since he's OCD type.
OCD.
yeah, actually, I have that.
Okay. Has it ever happened while you're performing on the stage, he said OCD, tu salah key tu, tak boleh.
Bro, most of the time, bro, especially me.
Yeah, bro. I can't basically tolerate with certain things. Basically playing the wrong note, or
Okay.
things not arranged proportionally.
Okay.
If things all bersepah-sepah.
Is it that OCD? Let's say like three of y'all, it's a stage. Okay, you must be in this exact position. You kena betul-betul ada dekat position sini. Tak boleh 1 meter kurang. Ada macam tu. Ada betul-betul macam tu. Exactly. Oh my god. I need to watch because the last time when we did the show together, I tak sempat tengok orang prepping up the way you did the stage. I only see you guys doing your sound test and all that, and you rock the house at night. That's
Even
about
the cables, I like to lay it out correctly and make it nice. I don't like sepah-sepah.
He even tape it.
Tape it nicely. So
Nice.
when we want to clear it, it's easier.
Okay.
It's not tangled up, right?
No, that's smart. That's smart
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah.
So he's not thinking about performing. He's thinking about nak balik cepat.
Penat kan?
So you can see SG's true color during the setup.
Okay.
Where everything needs to be lined,
Okay.
the sound and everything. So
Alright.
basically we just leave it to him.
Okay.
We
Yes, I will
don't have the privilege of having our own soundman.
Okay.
So we are the performer and we are the soundman. of
Sound
our
like
own band.
yourself.
So we basically tweak the bass, the treble level, and all
Okay.
the sound equipment by ourselves. So I'm doing that most of the time at each performance, and even the lyrics all I prepare it nicely and distribute it to them for them to have a copy as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So back to your question, marketing, right? So it's very important
Branding.
branding
Yeah.
in today's world because especially like youngsters, they are on the phone all the time,
Right.
Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook. So they like to scroll and see videos and
Exactly.
photos, and our generation now is more to visual,
Correct.
not more on reading newspaper.
Yep.
kan? So
I like to say we are the generation that follows the headlines more than reading the actual news.
Correct.
Right?
You read the headline.
That's it. You think you
read
read the entire news. Okay. You know something you mentioned about social media. I always believe that this one another fellow mate who's also an MC as well who probably up to me saying that for any talent social media presence is very important. And I see you guys do it very well. The way how the content that you guys actually share on your social media page, like you showcase these clips of you guys performing and all that, and I think that catches on. Which leads me to my next question. If anyone want to break into the industry, any new band, what do you think they need to do?
Right. First, I believe they need to have passion
Okay.
in what they do.
All right.
So before they make it public, they basically have to get themselves together,
Right.
know what they want, practice, then get friends or family to listen to them first
All right.
and give comments before really going out there
All right.
to perform for the public. Because if you do that straight away,
Okay.
then the public will just judge you based on what they see
Yeah.
on that moment. So try to improve themselves first
Okay.
before they really go out there,
Nice.
and then use the power of social media.
Nice.
So record your video jamming at home.
Yep.
Doing basically they all start with cover song.
Okay.
So perform cover songs, record at home. Use at least a good quality video recorder or
Okay.
camera.
Yep.
Yeah. And the audio as well. That basically going to
I
catch.
have to add on to that. Something for those who are watching, this podcast, you might be seeing it that we are actually using high-end cameras. It's not. I believe I wanted to start a podcast, and all I'm using is, believe it or not, is just a smartphone that is used right now to record. So if you want to do that, it's all you need is just passion. I'm adding on to the point that you shared earlier.
True.
So before I end this, I just want to ask both of you one question. COVID-19. Okay.
Hot topic.
It's a hot topic.
Yeah.
The pandemic actually affected everyone in the industry, everyone in the event line. Now, what kind of changes are you expecting in the event line? Because the last guest that I interviewed, they were two MCs, and I asked them about that, and they gave their share and their point of view, how the way they see things can be changing. So let me ask you guys, as a band, do you see any changes the way you guys conducting your stuff on the stage?
Alright. So comparing MC and live band.
Yeah.
So MC has a more significant role to an event.
Okay.
Okay. So without an MC, the event has no head.
Okay.
Right? There's no leader
True.
that leads the agenda.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So live band basically, I believe we are all at stake
Okay.
because without live band, people can still play music from laptop.
All right.
So they can still have a nice ambience for that event,
Okay.
just with CD player or MP3.
All right.
Live band is like a luxury item to
Oh, luxury. Okay.
Luxury. Yeah, because of course it will be a different environment when you see a live band compared to you hear a live band compared to listening to radio.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but during this time, the economy is not doing so good.
Yep.
A lot of people lost their jobs,
Yep.
but still a lot of people wants to get married, wants to do their
Yep.
event.
In a smaller scale,
Yeah.
but there are people who still want to settle
Smaller
down.
scale, yeah. So, people will have to choose their priorities.
All right.
If they have the means, of course, they can still take the band. So if they only have this amount of budget, maybe they just go with the important stuff.
All right.
Yeah. So and live band now, we are basically have to be flexible in terms of our pricing and package,
Okay.
as well as our timing. Because now, if I understand correctly, we can only do events up to 250 people at one time. Right?
The last I checked, it was 250. The last I checked, it was 250. Yeah.
And at one time. So I heard some weddings, they have to do 2 sessions. The first 250, like first 2 hours, and then the last 2 hours.
The balance also, they had 500 guests in total,
Yeah.
so they divided 250 to 50. Nice.
50. So the band performance time could be stretched to
To 5 hours.
to second session and
Yeah.
third session if they have.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a new normal that we have to adapt, especially now. Postponement fee and
Right.
booking fee. How flexible we are with the situation.
Nice. Okay. Cool. But thank you so much for you guys sharing your view. But I'm not going to let you guys go just yet.
Oh, okay.
So you see, they're a band. So I think it's only fair that we end the session by having them with their respective guitars, and let's hear a line or two from these gentlemen. So I'm just going to move away from the camera because I'm going to assist these guys with their guitar. So I'm going to pass this one guitar. I believe this is, I'm not sure whose is this.
Adli's guitar.
Okay. And then I'm going to have to, just a moment. For those of you who can't see, but I'm actually trying to get their guitars for them. Okay, and this one will be, oh, that's a nice black paint over there.
Thanks. It's a Cart brand guitar.
What brand? Sorry, I do not know much stuff for guitars, to be honest.
Move back a bit.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to adjust this camera so make sure we can capture them properly. Okay, now. Yep, okay, cool. So now I need to move this as well so I can see you guys performing. Right, so come on. So I was thinking that you guys, let me hear, what's your favorite Malay song? Let's start with the Malay song first.
Actually, we don't have one actually.
We don't have one.
Yeah,
Okay, tell me what's the
like-
first song come to your mind? What do you feel like singing?
I think we like Man Bai. Kau yang Hang.
Okay, let's hear one by.
Right?
Yeah, here we go.
Beribu bintang di langit kini menghilang, meraba aku dalam gelap. Rembulan menyambar kini makin suram, ku dari hangku tanpa arah.
Nice, bravo. Now, here's my next challenge. Okay, now an English song.
Alright, what are we gonna play?
Kami kata yummy.
What song is that, bro?
Justin Bieber, some yummy song. I'm active on TikTok, so I hear the song all the time. Let me tell me whatever you guys feel like playing.
Shall we play Perfect?
Perfect. Okay, go on.
Sounds great.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me.
Nice. Okay, so now we done a Malay song, we done an English song. Can they do a Chinese song?
It's quite rare that
Yeah.
you perform in a Chinese
Uh-huh.
wedding or...
But can you do it? Let's say you got a request for a Chinese song.
Let's see.
I don't know. Can they?
Chords. Okay. Try Beyond Aiko Tiankong. It's a Cantonese song.
It's a Cantonese song. Okay, fine. There we go.
We'll take the challenge.
We take the challenge. Okay, cool. Obvious flight taking the challenge.
You may know the answer, but give you my yao. Now you buy your yapping with it all. We have you as young. Now we buy your yapping to let go.
Wow.
Can't believe I still remember.
After all the months, you know,
Everything.
sitting at home. Okay, now let me go with the final one. This one might be a bit selfish choice of me, but I believe if a lot of my audience over here is going to be watching you, let's hear if you guys perform a Hindi song.
Oh.
Oh.
Alamak.
That's a new Hindi word. Alamak.
I must not let you down. Let me
Oh, yeah. I have faith you can do that. Just getting the chords right.
I think you can guess what song is that.
To be honest, not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet, but I'm scared if my assumption is wrong. But let's hear. Come on.
Mary hoke ambuja irena kabina kena alvida alvida whoa
MONOCORT, that's MONOCORT for y'all. Thank you so much, Esri. Thank you so much, Adi, for being part of the show. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that was the. I guess that's the end. You guys saw them. Follow them on Instagram and look them up on social media. You will not be disappointed. For those of you looking for a band, this is the guys that you need to have for your event. That's all from me, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hemant Shergill signing off. See you till next time. Bye bye. Say bye, Ali. Wow.